In the high-stakes world of professional tennis, where every serve, volley, and coaching decision can make or break a career, a seismic shift is brewing at Wimbledon. Alexander Zverev, the German tennis prodigy who has long been knocking on the door of Grand Slam greatness, is reportedly making a bold move that could redefine his future. Whispers from the tennis world suggest that Zverev has been training under the watchful eye of none other than Tony Nadal, the legendary coach and uncle of Rafael Nadal, at the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy. Could this be the partnership that finally propels Zverev to that elusive Grand Slam title? Let's dive into this electrifying development and explore what it means for Zverev's quest for tennis immortality. Alexander Zverev, currently ranked among the top players in the world, has been a consistent force on the ATP Tour. With a towering 6 feet 6 inches frame, a thunderous serve, and a versatile all-court game, Zverev has racked up numerous titles, including ATP Masters 1000 events and the ATP Finals. Yet, despite his undeniable talent, the one accolade that has eluded him is a Grand Slam trophy. His closest brush came at the 2020 US Open, where he fell agonizingly short in a 5-set thriller against Dominic Thiem. Since then, the tennis world has been waiting for Zverev to take that final step and claim his place among the sport's elite. Zverev's journey has not been without its challenges. Injuries, off-court controversies, and the immense pressure of living up to expectations as a young phenom have tested his resilience. His current coaching team, which includes his father, Alexander Sr., and his brother, Misha, has been a steady presence, guiding him through the ups and downs of his career. However, the recent sighting of Zverev training at the Rafa Nadal Academy with Tony Nadal has sparked intense speculation. Is Zverev looking to shake things up and add a new voice to his camp? Tony Nadal is no stranger to the tennis world. As the uncle and longtime coach of Rafael Nadal, one of the greatest players in the history of the sport, Tony has been instrumental in shaping a career that boasts 22 Grand Slam titles, including 14 French Open crowns. Known for his relentless work ethic, tactical acumen, and ability to instill mental toughness, Tony Nadal has a coaching resume that speaks for itself. His philosophy, which emphasizes aggressive topspin-heavy ground strokes, physical endurance, and mental fortitude, has been the cornerstone of Rafael Nadal's dominance, particularly on clay. In recent years, Tony Nadal has stepped away from full-time coaching duties with his nephew, allowing Carlos Moya to take the reins. However, he has remained active in the tennis world, working with young players at the Rafa Nadal Academy and occasionally mentoring other professionals, such as Canada's Felix Auger-Aliassime. His involvement with Auger-Aliassime showcased his ability to adapt his coaching style to players with different strengths, helping the young Canadian refine his game and reach the upper echelons of the ATP rankings. The Tennis Letter, a respected source in the tennis community, recently reported that Zverev was spotted training under Tony Nadal's guidance at the Rafa Nadal Academy. According to their reports, Tony is expected to join Zverev's coaching team, potentially working alongside Alexander Sr. and Misha Zverev. This development has sent shockwaves through the tennis world, as fans and analysts alike speculate on how Tony's expertise could elevate Zverev's game at a first glance. The pairing of Tony Nadal and Alexander Zverev seems like a match made in tennis heaven. Zverev's playing style, which combines powerful ground strokes, a booming serve, and an aggressive baseline game, shares similarities with the approach Tony Nadal has championed throughout his coaching career. While Zverev is not a clay court specialist like Rafael Nadal, his versatility across surfaces and willingness to grind out points align well with Tony's emphasis on physical and mental resilience. One of Tony Nadal's greatest strengths as a coach is his ability to instill a champion's mindset. Rafael Nadal's career is a testament to this, with countless matches won through sheer determination and tactical brilliance. For Zverev, who has occasionally struggled with consistency in high-pressure moments, Tony's guidance could be a game-changer. Whether it's navigating the grueling 5-set matches of a Grand Slam or maintaining focus during critical points, Tony's experience in preparing a player for the biggest stages could provide Zverev with the tools he needs to break through. Moreover, Tony Nadal's tactical expertise could help Zverev refine specific aspects of his game. For example, Zverev's second serve has been a point of vulnerability at times, often targeted by opponents in crucial moments. Tony's meticulous approach to technique could help Zverev shore up this weakness, making him a more complete player. Additionally, Tony's experience on clay could benefit Zverev at tournaments like the French Open, where he has shown promise but has yet to reach the final. One intriguing aspect of this potential coaching arrangement is how Tony Nadal will integrate with Zverev's existing team. Alexander Sr. and Misha Zverev have been constants in Zverev's career, providing not only technical guidance but also emotional support. The family dynamic has been a source of strength for Zverev, but it also raises questions about how a high-profile figure like Tony Nadal will fit into the equation. Coaching teams with multiple voices can be both a blessing and a challenge. On one hand, the combination of Tony's championship pedigree and the familial trust Zverev has in his father and brother could create a well-rounded support system. On the other hand, differing opinions on strategy or training methods could lead to tension. However, Tony Nadal's reputation as a collaborative and adaptable coach suggests that he is capable of working within an existing framework. His experience mentoring younger players at the Rafa Nadal Academy indicates that he can tailor his approach to complement other coaches' contributions. For Zverev, the ultimate goal is clear: to win a Grand Slam. At 28 years old, he is entering the prime of his career, but the clock is ticking. The tennis landscape is more competitive than ever, with young stars like Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner rewriting the record books, and veterans like Novak Djokovic continuing to dominate. To join this elite group, Zverev will need to elevate his game to new heights. Tony Nadal's involvement could be the catalyst Zverev needs. His track record of guiding Rafael Nadal to Grand Slam glory, particularly in high-pressure environments, makes him an ideal mentor for a player on the cusp of greatness. Whether it's fine-tuning Zverev's forehand, strengthening his mental resolve, or crafting a game plan to counter top rivals, Tony's expertise could provide the missing piece of the puzzle. The timing of this move is also significant. With Wimbledon in full swing and the US Open on the horizon, Zverev has an opportunity to test his progress under Tony's guidance in the most critical moments of the season. A strong showing at a Grand Slam could silence doubters and solidify Zverev's status as a legitimate contender for the sport's biggest prizes. The tennis community is buzzing with excitement and curiosity about this potential partnership. Social media platforms like X are filled with discussions about whether Tony Nadal can help Zverev take the next step. Some fans believe that Tony's aggressive, high-intensity coaching style is exactly what Zverev needs to unlock his full potential. Others are more cautious, pointing out that Zverev's game, while powerful, may require subtle adjustments rather than a complete overhaul. 1x user commented. Tony Nadal joining Zverev's team could be huge. His experience with Rafa shows he knows how to build a champion. If he can get Sasha to believe in himself in the big moments, we could see a Grand Slam soon. Another user added, "I'm not sure how Tony will mesh with Zverev's dad and brother, but if they can make it work, this could be a game changer." The consensus seems to be that Tony Nadal's involvement is a positive step, but the proof will be in the results. Zverev's performance in the coming months, particularly at the Grand Slams, will be closely watched by fans and analysts alike. While the potential addition of Tony Nadal to Zverev's team is exciting, it's not without its challenges. For one, Zverev's game is already well developed, and integrating a new coach's philosophy could take time. Unlike a young player who is still molding their style, Zverev is a seasoned professional with established habits. Tony will need to strike a balance between introducing new strategies and respecting the foundation that has brought Zverev success. Additionally, the pressure to deliver immediate results will be immense. The tennis world is quick to judge, and any early struggles could lead to skepticism about the partnership. However, if Tony and Zverev can build a strong rapport and align their goals, the rewards could be monumental. On the opportunity side, Tony Nadal's presence could open doors for Zverev beyond the court. Training at the Rafa Nadal Academy, a state-of-the-art facility designed to nurture talent, provides Zverev with access to world-class resources. The chance to spar with other top players and learn from one of the sport's most respected coaches could give Zverev a competitive edge. The potential collaboration between Alexander Zverev and Tony Nadal is more than just a coaching change. It's a statement of intent. Zverev is signaling that he is willing to take risks and seek out the best in the world to achieve his dreams. In a sport where mental toughness and strategic preparation are as important as physical talent, partnering with a coach of Tony Nadal's caliber could be the defining moment of Zverev's career. As the tennis world watches this story unfold, one question looms large. Will Tony Nadal be the key to unlocking Alexander Zverev's GrandSlam potential? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. This partnership has the potential to reshape the landscape of men's tennis.